Hello,
Hello.
Sharif, right?
Yes. How do you pronounce your name?
Valentina.
Valentina, nice to meet you. How are you today?
To meet you. I'm good, and you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Good. Thank you for joining our meeting. We will have a preliminary interview today. I would like to tell you more about our company and to know more about your experience. Probably you heard before about us.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, if you just start and kind of give me like a high level, some of the basic information, that
Yeah,
would be
sure.
perfect.
Sure. MJD is one of the first global native advertising platforms all over the world. Nowadays, we have almost 800 employees operating from different
Wow.
countries, including United States. We're on the market already almost 14 years. So we're looking for a sales representative who will be joining our sales team. Most of the team in New York. As far as I know, you are in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay. It's very complicated in the United States with the states and
Yeah.
etc. Yeah, so, but not big deal. This position is remote. Sometimes there are events that, is it far from New York?
New York,
Europe.
is kind of on the other side of the country, but I mean, a quick flight, maybe like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, not
Okay,
too
not
far.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, we're looking for a sales representative, and I saw that you have quite diverse experience. So could you tell me more? What are you doing now? Why are you looking for new opportunities?
Yeah, definitely. So, and then one, too, I'll start with like being that you guys are native advertising, that's actually where I started in my like tech career, my journey for an ad tech startup called Decide. Used to be called Locker Dome. They're
Okay.
I'm not sure if you heard of them. They were like programmatic advertising using AI and machine learning, and I was there for about 2 years. Served as an SDR and then got promoted to an account executive. Back in like 2022, when the tech market kind of took a shift, they had to let go like a third of their company. So from there, I started my own virtual hiring agency, which was really, really, really fun. Started that with a couple other founders and completely automated it. So after that role, the role I'm in now is at InstaWork, which is like a modern on-demand staffing platform that uses AI and machine learning. I'm a senior sales rep, been there for about half a year now. The reason I'm looking for a new role is because it's a hybrid role. So out in downtown Phoenix, I'm in like Mesa, Arizona. So I mean, no traffic, maybe 35-minute drive, but the traffic is insane in the States. So it's like when I'm going in, maybe an hour some days there and then an hour back. So I'm just looking for something remote. As well, I'm kind of looking to get back into like the advertising programmatic space. That's where I started in tech and I loved it. And
Mm-hmm.
also looking for, somewhere where I can grow, a very established company as well.
Mm-hmm. You already answered two of my next questions. So, you're familiar with native ads,
Yes,
correct?
super
From the
familiar.
start. Great. And what else are you looking for in terms of like remote and stability? What else?
Yeah, I mean, a clear path to like account executive, to be able to
Mm-hmm.
grow, and really just a competitive team that's also supportive. So if I'm around other sales reps who are crushing it and they're setting demos left and right, closing deals, one, it's going to
Mm-hmm.
motivate me, but I also want to see like, hey, what's your cold call script? What do your email templates look like? Can you share that with me so I can see some
Mm-hmm.
success too, and then we can all elevate together. So that's the biggest thing I'm looking
Mm-hmm.
for in terms of just like culture and sales team structure.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think you may face in terms of challenges in this
Yeah.
position?
So challenges for this position. Um, Honestly, the biggest challenge would just be kind of getting back into to the swing of things. I used to do native advertising, so literally, I remember like in New York, we would go to the Affiliate Summit East, we would go to the Leads Cons, all those different events. So probably just re-engaging my network of those different publishers in native advertising because it's been maybe a year or so since I was in native ads. So I would say that would be the only thing. It's just like, getting back in the swing of things.
Mm-hmm. Great. And what are your salary expectations?
Yeah, so in terms of salary, I'm pretty open. I mean, I'd love if you could just tell me about the budget you guys have set aside for this role.
It depends on the level because we're not really looking for someone senior. It's junior middle position, so it depends on your experience, your knowledge, and we're just asking for expectations, and then we can see if we can somehow align what we can offer in terms of our ranges. But we don't have like fixed amount yet. So
Okay,
if you
cool.
could name like what is the minimum and maximum, there is no boundaries, of
Yeah.
course.
I
But
mean,
what is
I've been, interviewing with a few companies and being that, if I was closer to that upper bound of experience, um,
Mhm.
I've been seeing just a range of salaries. It's kind of hard to say
Yeah.
because it's like, some companies you're seeing closer to six figures. What do you have? Maybe just like a band of like what you're looking to pay the people who have a year, 2 years, 3 years plus, like in native
Yeah.
advertising? Do you kind of know what that upper band looks like?
Yeah. For this position, as far as I know, it's 75.
75 would be the base.
Yeah, but it's like a maximum. It's
Yeah.
for senior position.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, something in that range, like closer to that, definitely would work for me.
Okay. Did you have any commission before or?
Yeah, definitely there was some commission. Um, More so once I was promoted to an account executive, there were a little bit more commissions, but I'm flexible as well in terms of commission. I know for some companies it's paid out like per sales qualified lead, per
Mhm.
qualified demo completed, and then other times it's just like, hey, this is paid out on the revenue that's actually generated. So I'm in sales, I'm flexible, and I'm open
Yeah.
to whatever makes sense for the business.
Okay, great. And when are you ready to join in case we decide to proceed?
How soon are you looking to move forward with? I'm ready to move as fast as you guys can move.
Are you still working right now or you resigned already?
Yeah, so I'm still with him, but I've kind of let my manager know that I am in the market. So, I mean, do you guys have a start date? I know April 1st is coming around the corner. What does that look like?
Yeah, for us as soon as possible, of course, but we understand that there is some time needed for the candidate, so it's okay with us as well. Good. I think from my side, no more questions. Would you like to ask me something before I will explain the hiring process?
No, go ahead. If you kind of want to explain the hiring process, that would be perfect.
Yeah, so I will recommend your profile to the hiring manager. He's head of sales for this position, and potentially the potential candidate will report to him, Matthew Villa, in case you would like to check his LinkedIn or prepare for the next interview.
Yeah, definitely.
And maybe we will ask to share some templates of the emails that you are sending to your clients, but we will see because usually we're sending it in case you are not native speaker. So it's like, just in case I need to tell you this. So that's it. It's just one more interview and maybe some emails and nothing much.
Okay, I like that. It seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah. Something else maybe you would like to know.
So I know you kind of told me about the just company as a whole. How big is your sales team right now?
Yeah, in the US, there is around 4 people, already five people in sales team,
Okay.
and plus account management department, there is 4. So total, it's like almost 10. Maybe we will hire 2 more client acquisitions, so it will be around like 12,
12.
let's say.
That's a good size. In terms of just trade shows and conferences, how often do those happen? Like, is that something where your sales team is flying out to go to those so that they can build up a network and engage more too?
Yeah, as far as I know, some events maybe once per 3 months,
Yeah,
once per
once a
half
quarter.
a year.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically, I think most of them in New York, and yeah,
Yeah, New
preferably
York's
if you will
like
be
the
there.
hub for sure. Okay, I like that. What would you say in terms of just benefits, plus like
Mhm.
equipment, software, like just outside
Yeah,
of salary, like what does that look
yeah.
like? How are you guys communicating internally? Uh,
Mhm.
just tell me a little bit more
Yeah,
about that.
internally we communicate in Slack,
Okay,
plus we're
nice.
using Google Calendar, as you can see,
Yeah,
Google Meet, and etc.
preferred.
Then we provide laptop if you need that. We provide insurance, and there is a commission plus base salary.
Okay.
And of course, there is performance review every, I think, already a year. Before it used to be half a year now. But in any case, if you will talk next time with head of sales, you will see that we are quite open-minded and transparent people here. So it's not that somebody will fight with you if you cannot do anything,
Right.
but it's like open communication. You can always, you will have one-to-one every week, and you can discuss what challenges do you have, what achievements, what's going on with you, with your life, with your work, whatever you want to,
Okay.
so
I
it's
like
very
that.
nice here in our company.
I like that a lot. Um, I'm trying to think if there were any questions I didn't cover. I think last question then, I mean, I saw you kind of been with MGID for like 3 years. If, you had to start over knowing everything you know now, like what would you maybe do differently or what advice would you give to someone, potentially starting off?
Well, you are in a different position. If you would be coming to HR, maybe I would tell you something. But in general, nothing much. It's the company. What I was looking for, it's flexibility, communication. Remote position for me was also very important.
Me
So
too.
I found all this. That's why I'm here already like 3 years, and I still, because even though I received some other offers with bigger salary, but for me, honestly, it's not priority number one. So
So it's just that
yeah.
that
So
flexibility, good work-life balance, remote.
yeah.
I agree.
For you, like recommendation, I think it's for every company will be suitable, just to be transparent, to be open, to be friendly, positive, and you will be successful everywhere,
Yes.
not only for MJD.
Agreed. Okay. Well, shoot, I really enjoyed the conversation. Like, I'd love to move forward. I mean,
Likewise.
just to be transparent, I'm interviewing some other companies, but this position and just the company and being that you guys are in native advertising really excites me. So I'd love to move forward.
Yeah, thank you so much. I will come back to you with feedback by tomorrow or maximum by the end of this week.
Okay.
In any case, we keep in touch. I will come back to you with any feedback. In case you forgot to ask something, please let me know. Add me in LinkedIn, email, so anywhere, okay?
Okay. I'll send you a connection on LinkedIn, Valentina. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Have a
Thank you.
good
Have a
one.
good day.
You as well. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
She said 75K base? Hold on. Hold on. I think we've been crushing the interviews this time around, this chapter, this season, whatever. If y'all been tuning in, I'm gonna make this into a series. Y'all saw I got an offer last night. I've got like 6 more interviews scheduled, and the team's pumping out applications. We're gonna see how far we can take it. Peace.